Welcome to this sacred moment. Today I want to share with you a technique that has the power to completely revolutionize your life, and the most extraordinary thing is that it happens in the first 3 minutes of your day, before you even put your feet on the ground. Just imagine 3 minutes that can reprogram your mind, your heart, and your energy to receive all the most beautiful things that life has to offer. Have you noticed how we start our mornings? So often, the alarm clock rings, and immediately our mind races toward worries, our tasks, our problems. It's as if we're programming our subconscious to live in survival mode from the very first second of awareness. But what if I told you there's an entirely different way to begin each morning? A way that plants seeds of love, abundance, and peace. Right in those first moments of waking? The technique I'm going to share with you today is called the 3-minute rule, and it's based on decades of research about neuroplasticity and subconscious programming. Did you know that our brain is most receptive to new information during the moments of transition between sleep and wakefulness? This state, scientifically known as the hypnagogic state, is when our conscious mind is still relaxed, allowing positive messages to penetrate directly into the subconscious, without the resistance of critical thinking. Dr. Bruce Lipton, in his studies on the biology of belief, demonstrated that our thoughts have the literal power to alter our cellular biology. When we consciously choose our first 3 thoughts of the morning, we're sending specific instructions to every cell in our body, programming our vibrational energy and creating the magnetic field that will attract our experiences throughout the time ahead. Louise Hay always taught us that at the point of our power always resides the present moment, and there's no more powerful moment to exercise that power than in the first 3 minutes after waking. It's in this moment that we have the unique opportunity to choose consciously how we want to feel, how we want to vibrate, and what kind of experience we want to create. The 3-minute rule is elegantly simple, but deeply transformative. It consists of choosing, the night before or at the moment of waking, 3 specific thoughts that you want to cultivate in your mind and in your heart. These aren't just random thoughts, but conscious seeds of intention that you plant in your mental garden. The first thought should always be one of gratitude. Gratitude is the highest frequency we can emanate, and when we start our morning giving thanks, we immediately align our energy with the abundance of the universe. It's like saying to life, I recognize all the blessings I already have, and I'm open to receiving even more. The second thought should be an affirmation about how you choose to feel during the hours ahead. Here you program your emotional state, consciously choosing to cultivate peace, happiness, love, confidence, or whatever feeling resonates with your deepest desires. Remember, you have the power to choose your feelings, and this choice determines your life experience. The third thought should be a clear intention about what you want to create or manifest. It can be related to your relationships, work, health, or any area of your life that you want to nurture and expand. This thought acts as a beacon, directing your creative energy toward what you most want to experience. Let me guide you through the complete process, step by step. First, the night before, choose your 3 thoughts for the following morning. Write them in a notebook beside your bed or visualize them clearly. This preparation programs your subconscious during sleep, creating a bridge between your dreams and your waking reality. When you wake up, before picking up your phone, before thinking about the tasks ahead, before anything else, remain lying down and breathe deeply 3 times. Feel your body relaxed in bed. Feel the gratitude for one more morning of life that's beginning. At this time, bring to mind your first thought of gratitude for 1 full minute. Don't just think about it, but feel it with your whole heart. Visualize what you're grateful for. Allow a wave of warmth and love to fill your chest. Repeat your gratitude mentally, letting it expand throughout your entire being. In the second minute, bring your affirmation about how you choose to feel. Repeat it mentally while you truly allow this feeling to fill you. If you chose to feel at peace, breathe peace. If you chose happiness, smile and let lightness fill your heart. Your body should physically feel what your mind is affirming. In the third minute, vividly visualize your intention manifesting. See yourself living what you desire. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your dream. Allow your heart to fill with positive expectation and certainty that what you want is already on its way. To make this even more concrete for you, I'm going to share some practical examples. If you're seeking financial abundance, your gratitude might be, I'm grateful for all the ways abundance already manifests in my life, my home, my food, my health. Your chosen feeling, I choose to feel prosperous and confident in my ability to create abundance. And your intention, I visualize financial opportunities flowing naturally toward me with ease and happiness. For loving relationships, you can practice, I'm grateful for all the love I've already received and all the love I have to give. As a feeling, I choose to feel worthy of a deep and true love. And the intention, I see myself in a harmonious relationship, where I'm loved exactly as I am. If your priority is health and vitality, I'm grateful for the miracle that is my body and for every cell that works perfectly to keep me alive and healthy. Feeling, I choose to feel vibrant, energized, and full of vitality. Intention, I visualize my body functioning in perfect harmony, radiating health and well-being. For professional growth, I'm grateful for my abilities, my knowledge, and all the opportunities I've already had to grow professionally. Feeling, I choose to feel confident, creative, and valued in my work. Intention, I see myself thriving in my career, using my gifts to serve the world in a meaningful way. And to cultivate inner peace, I'm grateful for the moments of peace I've already experienced and for the wisdom I carry in my heart. Feeling, I choose to feel calm, centered, and in harmony with the flow of life. Intention, I visualize myself moving through my time ahead with serenity, responding to each situation from a place of love and wisdom. Here are some powerful affirmations you can use to strengthen your practice. My first thoughts each morning create the reality I experience. I choose thoughts of love, gratitude, and infinite possibility. My subconscious is fully receptive to the positive seeds I plant in my mind each morning. The first 3 minutes of my morning are a sacred gift I offer to myself and to the world. I have the power to program my vibrational energy to attract everything I want to experience. Each morning is a fresh opportunity to consciously choose my thoughts, feelings, and intentions. My morning practice of 3 minutes transforms not only my time ahead, but my entire life. It's important to understand that the 3-minute rule goes far beyond a simple morning ritual. It represents a fundamental shift in how we relate to our own mind and to the process of creating our reality. When you do this technique consistently, you're literally reprogramming your brain. Neuroscience shows us that our brain is like a muscle. Whatever we exercise gets stronger. When you consciously choose positive thoughts right upon waking, you're strengthening the neural pathways associated with positivity, gratitude, and conscious creation. This isn't a magical thinking technique. It's not about pretending everything's fine when it's not, or ignoring the real challenges of your life. It's about choosing an empowered perspective from the very first moment of the morning, creating a solid foundation of self-love and positive intention from which you can handle any situation that arises. Some people may feel initial resistance to this practice. If this happens to you, be gentle with yourself. Your mind may be accustomed to starting the morning in worry or anxiety mode. It's natural for there to be some resistance to change. Keep practicing with patience and compassion, knowing that each morning of practice is creating new pathways in your mind. The beauty of the 3-minute rule lies in its simplicity and practicality. It doesn't require special equipment, it doesn't need a specific location, it doesn't depend on external conditions. All you need is your own awareness and 3 minutes of dedication to yourself. To maximize the benefits of this practice, I suggest you keep a journal of your 3 morning thoughts. Writing down your gratitudes, chosen feelings, and intentions not only strengthens the process, but also allows you to observe the patterns and evolution of your desires and manifestations over time. You can also adapt the technique to your specific needs. If you're going through a challenging period, you can focus more time on the thought of gratitude, reminding yourself of all the blessings you already have. If you're in a moment of expansion and growth, you can dedicate more energy to the third thought, clearly visualizing what you want to manifest. The true magic of the 3-minute rule reveals itself through consistency. One morning of practice is a gift to yourself. A week of practice begins to create new mental patterns. A month of practice transforms your vibrational energy. And after 3 months of consistent practice, you'll discover that you've literally become a different person. I'm not just talking about superficial changes, but about a deep transformation in how you relate to yourself, to others, and to life. You'll develop an unshakable confidence in your ability to create your reality. You'll discover you have more energy, more mental clarity, more compassion for yourself and for others. It's honest of me to mention that there'll be mornings when you wake up and your mind immediately goes to worries. There'll be times when you'll remember the technique only after you've already gotten out of bed. There'll be moments when you'll feel it's not working because the problems still exist. When this happens, remember, you're reprogramming patterns that may have been cultivated for decades. Be patient and gentle with yourself. There's no perfect practice, there's only consistent practice. Each time you remember and return to the technique, you're strengthening your capacity for conscious choice. If you miss some mornings, don't judge yourself. Simply return to the practice the following morning. The universe isn't keeping a scoreboard of your successes and failures. It's simply responding to your energy and intention, and every moment is a fresh opportunity to choose thoughts that elevate your vibration. Right here, I want to invite you to something very special. How about we begin a journey together? Why don't you commit to practicing the 3-minute rule for the next 7 mornings and then come back here to share your experience with us? It doesn't need to be a dramatic transformation. Perhaps you'll notice you feel a little more at peace. Perhaps you'll observe that you react differently to stressful situations. Perhaps you'll see that interesting opportunities begin to appear in your life. Or maybe you'll experience changes you can't even describe, but that you feel deeply in your heart. I'd love to know, what was the first thought that came to your mind when you woke up today? Was it a thought of gratitude, worry, or something entirely different? And if you've already decided what your 3 thoughts will be for tomorrow morning, share them with us. Let's create a collective energy of transformation and mutual support. Your journey may be exactly the inspiration someone else needs to begin their own transformation. I want you to know that by choosing to watch this video, you've already demonstrated that you're ready for a more conscious and intentional life. The fact that you're here, in this moment, absorbing this information, is already a sign that your soul is calling for expansion and growth. You have within you all the power necessary to create the life of your dreams. The 3-minute rule is just a tool, a key that can open doors you didn't even know existed. But the true power lies within you, in your ability to choose, moment after moment, thoughts that nourish your soul and elevate your life experience. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You're the conscious creator of your reality. And all of this can begin with 3 simple minutes, 3 consciously chosen thoughts, 3 seeds of love planted in the fertile garden of your mind each fresh morning. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust the infinite wisdom that resides in your heart. And most importantly, allow yourself to be patient and loving with yourself as you embark on this journey of transformation. Life is conspiring in your favor, always. And right here you have a powerful tool to consciously align yourself with this divine conspiracy of good. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment. May your journey be filled with wonderful discoveries. May your 3 morning minutes transform into entire periods of happiness and fulfillment. And may you always remember the infinite power that resides within you. Keep shining your unique light in the world. You're loved, you're enough, and you're capable of creating miracles. Until our next meeting.